Hi there, hello, how are you? I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day so far. Today, I'm going to show you how you can use Delta 10 for an ultra productive day. I need things that are going to keep me productive and on track and happy and excited to do all the things throughout the entire day, which means I'm going to actually show you what that looks like for me. Today will be a little bit of behind the scenes. We're going to take some Delta 10, of course, let that settle in, and then we'll start into the day. On Sundays, I typically need to get like just a boatload of things done because I need to wrap up last week. I have some video edits, some Instagram things, some upload edits and stuff that I need to just get done, but also I need to prep for next week work-wise, and also the entire house needs to be picked up. I have like 5 loads of laundry that I need to catch up on, usually making grocery lists, packing up lunch boxes, going through backpacks, just being like an adult on a damn Sunday ready to start the damn week. And this is the stuff that's going to help me. So today, this is what I'm going to be taking. I was gonna say we, but maybe if you would love to be productive with me, go ahead and grab out some of your Delta 10. If you don't already have it, then I would suggest Evan37. I've been trying these for the last couple days. Freaking fantastic. First up here, we have the green apple gummies. These are 25 milligrams of Delta 10 in each one. They are fully federally legal. They are harvested from the hemp plant. They are under 0.3% of Delta 9. Actually, I don't even know if there's any Delta 9 in these. Put that on the screen. I would suggest for a dose, for a productive dose, to take just one of these. 25 milligrams would be perfect. There's another flavor that I want to try though, so I'm gonna just take this and cut it in half, a rooney. If you are brand spanking new to Delta 10 in general, start with a half. In about an hour, gauge how you feel. Oh my God, it's so good. I was eating the blue raspberry ones the other day. Here, I'll grab that one too. I'm gonna cut this one in half too. The flavor of them is phenomenal. You don't have that aftertaste of weeniness. It just kind of tastes like you're having some candy. And if you're like me, candy for breakfast is perfect. The other one that we have here is blue raspberry. And again, these are 25 milligrams. These are gluten-free, fat-free, dairy-free, completely vegan. I cut this one in half too. I have this like feeling that the blue raspberry is mixed with like a vanilla, so I kind of want to cut it so that I can get that creaminess too, but I don't think that's the case at all. So that's 25 milligrams total. I know that I have a little bit higher of a tolerance, so I am going to make myself a latte as well and use this other stuff. That is an unflavored Delta 10 tincture, and I'll show you a bit more about this when we go and make my latte. But this is going to take me about 40 minutes to start to feel. The weirdest part about it is that I start to feel motivated. Quick little snippet on Delta 10 before we go and let this settle in. Delta 10 is just like Delta 8. Delta 8 has a double carbon bond on the 8th carbon chain. Delta 9 has a double carbon bond on the 9th carbon chain. Delta 10, guess what? It has a double carbon bond on the 10th carbon chain. Those little changes do make things a little bit different in how they react within your body. I took it in gummy or edible form, so it's going to take a little bit longer for it to process through my system, into my bloodstream, and help me feel it, but it's going to be a bit more of like a body high and not so much like a floaty head feeling, which for me really kind of derails me if I just have this floaty head feeling. So for productivity purposes, I do prefer to take it in edible form. Also, it lasts quite a bit longer in edible form, so I'll be productive for a longer portion of my day. I will need to re-up on it because this will probably wear off at, what time is it? Echo. What time is it?
11:23 a.m.
So at about noon, it's going to kick in, and I can guess at about 4 o'clock, so it's about 4.5 hours after I took it, it's going to be completely worn off. I don't want it to completely wear off because it's going to take about another hour to kick in. So at 3 o'clock, an hour before it wears off, I'm going to re-up for the last half of my day. It's going to act more like a sativa as opposed to Delta 8 kind of acting a bit more in your body like an indica. So this is going to give me a little bit more motivation. I'm excited for it. Okay, I'll see you guys in a little bit then. Love ya.
Feeling in my bones, I can feel it in my veins. Hands in the sky, I can feel the winds of change. You live and you learn, and I hope I've seen enough to make something right and make up for what I've lost. I was down, but things are looking up.
It's like straight phone. happen?
It looks like whipped cream.
I know, it looks like I could frost a cake. What the fuck is wrong with this? My coffee came out like shit. That's alright, I'm committed to this now.
I wanna get high on you, caught by surprise.
Hi, we're back. Okay, so it's been some time. Right now it is 12:31, so it has been a solid hour since I took it. I started to feel like my mood was elevating about 15 minutes ago, so it's on track for that. I feel like I'm in a nice giggly mood. I feel like I could tackle today's chores in a much more positive mindset than I was when I very first woke up, realized it's Sunday, and realized that I had an absolute ton to do today. I did already do the dishes just to get those going because I have 4 kids that need to jump into the bath or shower today, as well as probably 4 or 5 loads of laundry behind me, and I need to try to time this and space this out. It's like, I don't know, Sundays can get very overwhelming. I also made myself this coffee multiple times, messed it up multiple times. It is so thick and foamy. I'm kind of hoping it tastes good. Haven't tried it yet. There's nothing worse than when your coffee sucks first thing in the morning, but since it has weed in it, I'm gonna drink it anyways. In order for that Delta 10 tincture or any other tincture to really bind, unless it says water soluble very specifically on the label, then you're going to need some kind of fat to bind it with, which is why I used milk in my coffee, technically making myself a latte or something somewhat close to that. You don't have like a milk foamer and all of that stuff and you still want to infuse it in your coffee, go right ahead. What I would suggest is mixing it in with a creamer first. That way you have it binding to the fat of the creamer and then using that creamer to put inside of your coffee. All right, let's have a few more sips of this. This will help keep me kind of like even keel elevated perhaps as well because I'll be sipping on it, you know? I can't do anything but eat it actually. All right, dishes are going. Next up, laundry. Gotta turn on a true crime documentary. This is from Danielle Kirsty and it's called The Psychopath Who Faked Cancer, Staged Fires, and Poisoned Wives.
Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should. I wanna get high on, caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should.
Done sorting the laundry. Got a load already going. My coffee is almost done. Once I worked past the top half that was strictly foam, I was able to actually drink my coffee and it tastes delicious. And also to note that that tincture tastes like nothing. Usually you have to do something, add more flavor, something that's going to overwhelm it. I usually suggest oat milk because it's already kind of nutty like a lot of the oils typically taste, but this one you cannot taste it even the slightest bit, like not even an aftertaste, not even a texture on your tongue that's different. It is literally flavorless and it blended in so freaking well. But now I gotta continue. I gotta finish cleaning up my room, then I gotta work through the entire rest of the house.
These times make me question the injustice of life. I'm putting on a new hat, going out to fight.
Do you want to see how I organize the things? It's not a very good organization system. I have 2 channels. One is dedicated to just normal kind of things like beauty subscription box unboxings, lifestyle unboxings, adult subscription boxes. So if you're into those kinds of things, check out that channel. My other one is cannabis related, which is why I have 2 piles of things over here. This pile over here is all my main channel stuff. So I have my Ipsy glam bags and my BoxyCharms and my merch that I've been really terrible about showing you all. And then over here I have all of my cannabis related things. I have a few packages that just came in that I need to look at and sort and see what the heck is going on over here. And then I have a video that I'm going to do a little bit more editing on. I like to do it up here where it's silent, and some things that I need to put away, but I want to make reels, Instagram reels out of this stuff first, so I might do that later today. I don't know if I'll end up actually finding the time to do it, but that's kind of like my staging zone for that, and this is my staging zone for whatever video I'm working on next, which happens to be this one that we're working on right now, which is the Evan37. By the way, it does come with this little letter for law enforcement to kind of explain what it is, so that you don't get in trouble in the mail, and also keep this in your car or wherever you are going with your Evan37 goodies. That way you have something to be able to hand over if necessary. So yeah, keep one of those. First box here is a 4-pack of gummies to try from another brand. Kind of sort all of those kinds of things here. I bought some things from Dope as Yola's brand. So I have some HHC diamonds and I have a pre-roll. Kind of really excited about that. But this is like my little staging basket. I like to put the things in here that I know I need to work on in the next project rather than having so many boxes lying around, because the boxes, I can't see what's in it. And also they get very overwhelming when you have a huge stack of boxes and you think, wow, I need to actually get through all of this. When you take them out and make it smaller, it seems more manageable. What do we have in here? This says Safe Ship of Las Vegas, loyal customer. Oh, okay, so we have some more type edibles, a drink, and some merch in here. Kind of cool. And then in here, I see a couple jars with some flour. I'm gonna guess that this is gonna be like a CBD flour of some sort. Notice to law enforcement. COA is included in the box. Love. Granola Funk is the name of the strain. Cool, cool, cool. I don't really know too much about this. I'll keep these all together. And look at that, 3 boxes down to just one little bin. Now I know what's coming up. Love it. I love how every box comes with a notice to law enforcement. Keep them all, keep all of them. I'm so glad that we cut those gummies in half earlier, because now when I go to have it at 3 o'clock, I still get to taste each of them again. It's like perfect. If you haven't figured it out, I freaking love candy. My bathroom, we're gonna go in here real quick and pick up because it's what I need to get done. I actually washed my glass yesterday. Look at how beautiful, clean, dry, but I'm gonna just put it over where I like to store my glass that I use often. This is from the Weed Box. I have been so in love with this piece for, I think it's like the last 3 months. I've barely even touched another glass piece in the last few months. This thing that I have going on right here that's a magnet is called a Bong Buds, and it's just got a whole bunch of magnets in each of those little pockets, but it holds on to your lighter, so you never have to put it down in a sesh. You always have it like literally next to your bowl. Like light it, attach it, light it, attach it, and hand it over to the next person. You never lose a damn lighter. I got this little thing that you will see a review on very soon. It's called an air vape, and it is a dry herb vaporizer. My husband has been so addicted to this thing. He has been using it every single day, as many times in a day as he can. Who is it? You can come in. There's my husband walking in.
It's not.
There he is walking out. He's loading it again. So we ended up taking a pause, popping over to Stony Creek. It's super windy. The kids needed to get some energy out. Yeah, the kids need to get some energy out, and the chores, they're getting done. They're getting done. So I have a bag of books that I've been trying to get to the park and donate, because they have one of those little book cabinets. So super excited I actually can get this out of here, because would you believe it, but the other 3 bags of donations have been probably in the trunk of my car for the better part of an entire year. I put on my moisturizer. I feel like Sundays are always a really good skincare day for me, because I can put on all the goop and I'm usually not out and about, but yay. Echo, what's 60% of 33.3333?
60% of 33.3333 is approximately 20.
I'm back home. I am starving to death. It started to get so windy at the park. It was so freaking cold. I decided that I was going to start eating some chicken lettuce wrap. I know it looks very unappetizing in this container right now, but I made some chicken lettuce wraps for dinner and the kids hated it, and it was delicious, which it's blowing my mind. But since this said that could be added to any food or drink, we're now gonna add it to my leftovers. Each one of these little dropperfuls does not have a marker line on it. I wish that it did, but about there is always 1 ml, it seems. 1 ml of this, because it's got 1,000 milligrams of Delta 10 in a 30 ml or a 1 ounce bottle, is going to be equal to 33.33 milligrams of Delta 10. Ooh, it feels kind of wrong. That would be equal to about 20 milligrams of regular Delta 9 if you were to kind of try to equate it to how potent is it going to feel. I let this completely wear off. I feel weird about that. That felt wrong, because we went to the park, obviously, and we were there for 2.5 hours. So it is now 4:26 and I lost all of my motivation. So here we are, getting it back. You can't taste it. It's still fine. I realized when I was at the park that I was wearing my shroom pants. These shroom pants, and I was getting all sorts of stares from the other parents at the park. Not on shrooms right now, but boop, ba-doop, ba-doop. I like the shroom pants. They're super comfy, and I'm doing laundry. So, like, honestly, they're one of my last outfits that I have that's, like, comfy and still somewhat appropriate to wear out. Since that, again, binds with fat, putting it in something like this that has meat or oil or whatever in it already, it's going to bind really well to that. It's going to help you digest it quite a bit better. Delicious. I don't know what my kids' problems were. I kind of want to just try this on its own just to have an idea of the flavor. So I'm just going to do a teensy tiny little bit, maybe only equal to like a couple milligrams total. That's bizarre. It doesn't taste like anything. It doesn't smell like anything either. That is like the most undetectable tincture. You know how when you buy the stuff at the store, Miralax, I don't know, the thing that you put the powder in the drink and it's like, oh, it totally dissolves. You won't taste it at all. And then you stir it around and you have this like gritty powder at the very bottom, and it's not true. It just never works out to be true. This is actually true. This is actually really fucking good. That was such an easy and discreet way of dosing. Now I get dessert. Take the other half of my blue raspberry. And I was saying before, I have a higher tolerance to Delta 10. And I have been eating these blue raspberry ones over the last few days. Other half of the green apple. If I'm being honest, I think I like the green apple flavor better than the blue raspberry. But they taste exactly like they're supposed to. I think I'm just kind of in a green apple kick. So, all right, beautiful. That was about 25, 35, 45, maybe 50 milligrams of Delta 10. Again, it's 4:30. So we have about an hour for it to fully kick in. I'm not going to wait all that time. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go edit a video because I don't usually trust myself to edit too much when I start to feel elevated. So I'm going to go edit that video, wait for this to kick in, do more chores. It's such a productive day. The kids are happy. The house is getting clean. It's such an easy day and it's such a good feeling. All right, see you soon. All right, I know that I've completely worn off the stuff that I had taken earlier, and it's gonna take me about an hour to feel anything now. So because I need to run to the store, I'm hurrying my ass up and doing it now. I already want to buy all the flowers that they have at the grocery store. I need something like this, maybe for my porch. I'm gonna go to the actual nursery instead of buying these commercially grown ones. But how can I say no to all of these cold hardy succulents? Oh, so cute. It kicked in. I went to the store. I know how quickly something is going to be able to kick in, and I knew that like I was going to start feeling something at 40 minutes. The store is only a mile and a half away from me. So super duper close. I only needed 2 things. So I ran out real quick, got that, came back, because sometimes you forget that you took an edible and you had an errand to run. I still feel very motivated though. So I'm very excited because I just remembered that I was going to plant the garden. My pieces from Burnt just got here, and this is for my weed tube bong on 4/19, the day before 4/20 celebrations. I knocked it off of my table and it cracked the down stem, and then when I went to pick up the down stem, it cracked the bowl, and then like literally the worst ever. So I'm so excited to have it back. And when you order the replacement kit, it wasn't too expensive. I think I spent, well, it was like maybe $30 or something, but it came with 2 bowls, and these are the bowls that have the built-in flower screen that you cannot knock out on accident. I didn't know that that was a thing. I've been using Smojos. Still love Smojos. Still need Smojos because that's the majority of your glass is going to come without a built-in screen. But if everybody could get on deck with this, that would be phenomenal. So next up, what are we about to do? We're going to go outside. We're going to plant the garden. I feel like I should brush my hair. It's been like so windy and naughty. Oh my God, I feel like a brand new person after I brush my hair. I feel so good about it. Okay. The laundry's doing pretty good. I got that load left one in the washer, one in the dryer, one folded up top here. Is that only one up there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm part of the way through this. Fun ones. You guys can come out. Say hello. I didn't buy a whole lot. I got just this blueberry bush because I felt like why not. And then I have a little flat of strawberries, and then I have a packet of wildflower seeds meant for butterflies and a packet of wildflower seeds meant for bees. My neighbor has a beehive, so this I think will help the bees. And then my daughter also bought this, and we're gonna put it in that. Where should we put it in? Maybe I can convince her to put it in this.
I won't forget to tell you when it's done. Just be patient, my son.
So these ones grow 12 to 72 inches tall, and so for me that means I should plant them in the back row. And then these ones grow 18 to 60 inches tall, so these ones are going to go in the front row. And I don't actually know what either of them will contain, and I am terrible at identifying any sort of thing. So I'm going to go like maybe 2/3 of the rest. Actually, we want to plant a pumpkin. I don't think I could do that. I don't know. We'll see how far this goes. Oh wow, that didn't go very far. I'm excited for it. I still have all of this space though. We have a few more things that we need.
I'm putting on a new hat, feeling strong. I won't forget to tell you when it's done. Just be patient, my son. The most important thing is love, love, love. If we show that we're on the right track, the most important thing is love, love, love. If we show that we're on the right track.
It's the end of the day. Actually, it is 8:15, just about time for everything to be wearing off, and I feel like it definitely is wearing off. I'm going to finish up a few edits then so that I can get those uploaded because I have not even touched my computer yet today, and I'm just wrapping everything else up in the house. I opened up a package that I got in the mail. I had ordered from an Etsy shop these pink bong earrings. You guys have probably seen it. Well, this is them in green, and I am absolutely obsessed with this neon green right now, so I know I'll probably be wearing these every damn day. But then also, you gotta see these. So excited for these ones too. They're so freaking cute. And there were a couple stickers and also this keychain. This keychain is so dang cute, and it turns out that the keychain and these earrings both glow in the dark. Isn't that fucking sweet? I hope that you, I guess, found a way to be able to use a cannabinoid in a very productive manner, to having a very good, happy, but still very productive day. I feel like this is exactly what I use a lot of these cannabinoids, Delta 8, Delta 10. Delta 10 is definitely one of my favorite during the day though. THCO and stuff like that, is that you can tailor it to a specific experience. And I know I harp on that all the time, but you can truly tailor it. Like for today, being able to take just a smaller amount of this and dosing it a little bit throughout the day to keep me just happy and motivated to get everything done. This was actually a humongous surprise, and this was a game changer in my opinion, because I have not ever tried a single tincture that can get you elevated that has literally no taste or smell. Our code is ChrissyHeartless20, save 20%. that's it. Huge thank you to all my patrons for making videos like this possible. Thanks for hanging out with me. Kind of a chill day, but thank you so much for just hanging out during an entire day, and I love you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.